Hi, what's up, all you So Yeah quilt friends? I got my very first D-Stash swap bag today. And I am just so excited because I've never gotten one before. I've waited for a long time to get one. They had them and then they didn't have them for a while, or at least the shows I was watching. And so I was so excited when they had them available. I shouldn't have spent the money that night, but it was hopefully worth it. So they had them, but I typed in swap as fast as I could, and I missed it by one. But someone said, we should add 4 more, because there were 4 of us that didn't get in on the swap. And they added 4 more. And so I was so excited because I got to get one of the D-Stash swap mystery bags. So I'm going to open it with you. It's going to be my unbagging video today. It's huge. It weighs just over 4 pounds. I weighed my 2-yard piece of fabric that I got with this one, and it weighs just under a pound. So this should be well over 8 yards of fabric. So I'm so excited to open it. Let's see what we got. And I love the bags that their stuff comes in. I save these bags. I do a lot of, I cut a hole in the bag. I do a lot of online swapping, and I host swaps, central swaps, and so I use these wonderful bags that So Yeah gives us to mail a lot of the bigger block packages out in. So thank you, So Yeah. Okay, let's get started. So my first piece is grunge. I used to not like grunge, but I like grunge a lot. It's a tan grunge, and it's about a 1/4 yard. It's really pretty. I like the color. So then I got a strip of blue grunge, maybe a little over a 2.5 inch strip. So I should be able to square that down to 2.5 inches and use that as a strip. How fun. A 2.5 inch strip, hopefully at least 2.5, probably not 2.5 inches, but strip of red Moda grunge. See, it's from Moda, and it's grunge. I'm just really excited. A lot of grunge in this package. Okay, grunge seems to be done. And here's a print. I'd say that's a 1/2 yard. I've never had Tilda fabric before. This is from the Tilda collection. For all you Tilda lovers out there. It's the Tilda Quilt Collection, and it's Pie in the Sky, Topsy-Turvy Red. And that's a 1/2 yard. Sorry, I keep covering my face up. I've never done this before. I'm new. I wait till my husband left so I can do this, because he doesn't know I got this back. Ooh, this piece is another nice big cut. Oh, it's maybe 1/3 of a yard. It's Tilda again, and it's really pretty. It's a teal color. Ooh, I have Tilda now in my collection, my stash. And this is called Cloud Pie Teal Green. It's teal green. Makes sense. And I'm maybe 1/3 of the way through. Maybe a little more. I think we've got purple coming up. Yep. Here's the piece of purple. I think I've seen this print before. And I'm a big salvage person, so I love it when the salvages say something, because I collect my salvages. This one doesn't say anything, but it's a pretty piece of purple. So I'll be using that in some things. And somebody's block for a swap. Somebody likes purple. It's going to be this pretty piece. And the next piece is small, but I should hopefully get a 2.5 inch piece out of this. It's acorns. And, oh wait, it's wider than 2.5 inches. So I'll definitely be able to get a 2.5 inch strip out of this. Probably not 2, but at least 1. And this one is a pretty pink with a blue stripe in there. Can you see it? And It's Tiny Stripes by somebody. Oh, here's the same thing in purple with a pink stripe. Ooh, and I was wondering if it was Tula Pink. It's Tula Pink's True Colors. And I love Tula Pink. So we've got another piece of Tula Pink right underneath it. So, ooh, 2 pieces of Tula Pink. And that's probably, 7 inches. I'm really happy with my swap bag so far. And then another piece of Tula's fabric, no words on it, but it's light pink with a gray stripe. Might look teal, but I think it's gray. Sorry if I'm going slow, I want to hold it back up as I go. Ooh, this is a pretty green. It's a very pretty green. And this is hand-picked First Light by Nicholas Lapp for Maywood Studios. And it's a very pretty light green. And that's 1/3 of a yard probably. Ooh, I like this one. It's very pretty flowers. Very, very pretty. And I wish it was just a little bit bigger because I can't tell from the salvage who it's from. I didn't get that piece. But it's probably just under 1/3 of a yard, and it is really a pretty purple coneflower, only it's pink with some other flowers in there. And I need some flowers for a round robin I'm doing. So that'll come in very pretty. Perfect. Oh, look at this one. This one is just beautiful. And this is, just says cotton screen print style. 42.52. Does anybody know who this one's from? It's beautiful. It's going to make a gorgeous bag or something. And it's 1/3 of a yard. Lots of nice pieces in here. Ooh, here's another one with the big flowers on it. I'm loving my scrap bag. Can you see that beautiful flower on there? There's another one. Maybe 1/4 of a yard. Again, I got a really nice salvage, but I don't know who it's from. You guys can fill me in and let me know. That'd be great. Ooh, this one's kind of fun. I like modern prints. It is about 6 inches. And isn't that a beautiful purpley blue? I love it. That's going to be fun to use. And it's Night Vision by somebody. It's a pretty piece of fabric. Ooh, I got a whole bunch to go yet. I'm so excited. This is a big flower. This is a 2.5 inch strip with a really pretty flower on it. I just want to focus. There we go. And it says Collective, but I don't know who's Collective. And we've got another flower. Good, I need flowers. I need modern fun flowers. So, ooh, this is a Cafe Facet, sorry. And it's probably 3 inches. So I should be able to get a nice 2.5 inch strip out of that one. And I need 5 inches for my round robin, so that won't work, but it's really pretty. Oh, not my taste. Is that cotton? It's a really glittery. I don't know if you guys can see the glitter on it. It is so, so sparkly glitter. It's a 2.5-inch strip, but I've got no idea who it's by, and I don't do glitter. So that's gonna go to somebody else. Here's another, oh, I got a lot of glitter. Here's another glitter. Can you see how glittery it is? I can't get the sparkle to show up, but it is so, there you go. It's so sparkly. And it's a bigger piece. It's 1/3 of a yard. It's Michael Miller. And it's sparkly. Again, it'll go to somebody who likes glitter. This one is, this one's not glitter, but it's metallic. It's another Michael Miller. And it's a 1/4 yard. And it's pretty. I don't do metallic either. Someone's gonna gift it some nice fabrics. Another very sparkly, almost feels like, looks like lame, but it's not. And I got between 1/4 and 1/3 of a yard of this. Can you see the sparkle on it at all? No, how do I get the sparkle to show up? Because it is very, very sparkly. There, I think you might be able to see it. But it doesn't even feel like cotton because it's kind of hard because of all the glitter in it. And this one is different. It's a flower. It's a K-facet again. And it's a flower that I've not seen that one before. And I might be able to get a 5-inch block out of that. But I have more like centered specific flowers, so that one probably won't work for that either. But I've got some that are gonna work. Okay. We got tons to go yet. So this is another K-facet, I think. Oh, this is a big, whoa, that's a 1/2 yard. Yeah, and it's a K-facet. And it's a pretty orange flower, really pretty orange flower. And it's a 1/2 yard piece. So that's a nice big piece. And then I've got some K-facet strips. This is one K-facet. I want the K-facet B475 sewing machine the worst way. I still don't mind to buy it. But I want it and I need it. My machine's just not happy lately. And I'm making a lot of bags and doesn't like sewing through all the thickness of the bags. This is another K-facet. And it's pretty. I probably got 4 inches there. Ooh, here's another piece of that really fun fabric that was the geometric. And that's almost 1/3 of a yard. Can you see the print on that? That's really cool. I should have been adding up how many inches I had because there's a lot of fabric here. Thank you, So Yeah, for stuffing my bag with such nice fabrics. Really appreciate it. Here's another K-facet. I think it is at least. If it's not his, I apologize. But I believe it is. Yeah, let's look at this side. This side is better. It has the bigger flowers on it. Isn't that pretty? It wants to center my face, so I get my face out of the picture to show you. I'm trying cinematic out. It's probably the wrong setting. I may hate the whole film. We'll have to see. Ooh, this is kind of a fun one. It's a 1/4 yard. It's from Northcott. It's a Simon Ooh, I'm going to slaughter this. Haiduk. And it is kind of a psychedelic tie-dye. Pretty cool. They fold and they stuff. Here's a piece I can get a 2.5 inch strip out of. Oh, and this is a fun polka dot. I don't know, is that a Tula? I don't know whose that is. But I'm really happy I got some Tilda fabrics in the beginning because I didn't have any Tilda. I always wondered what it was like. So I have some. Now I might be able to recognize her. This is a nice, ooh, yeah. That's a little over 1/3 of a yard piece. It's a really pretty fabric. And it says, "The Spirit to Create" by Free Spirit. I'm not sure who from Free Spirit made it, but it's really pretty. And it's in some great colors. Ooh, this is a fun one. I don't know. Oh, it's a Benarex, but I don't know whose. And it's this fun black, white, and gray fabric. And it's 1/3 of a yard. Oh, this is a cute 30s print, maybe. It's a Riley Blake. And that's at least 1/2 a yard. And it's called "Will You Be My Valentine?" I don't know what I'll use it for, but maybe I'll think of something. It's cute. It's just not quite me. But a lot of these other ones are. And we're not done. We have about 4 inches of fabric to go yet. So let's take a piece out. Excuse me, I need a drink really quick. Sorry, thirsty. Ooh, this one's fun. I don't know who this is, but it is a fun little piece of print. It's about 4 inches to graduating down to 5 inches. And that's pretty. It'd be fun to have a little bit wider piece of it to see that whole thing, but it's cute. It's a Benarex. This is cool. That's a really cool piece. It's about 4.5, 5 inches. And it's a Benarex, but I don't know whose. There's another black and gray, and that's really pretty. And there's nothing in the selvage, so I don't know. Maybe Benarex because it was right next to that one, but who knows? This is a fun one. I wish it was wider because I could use this flowers. It's a Tula. It's Tula Pinks. That's a lot of fun. It's wider on one side than the other. But I can get a 2.5 inch strip out of that easy. So that's a lot of fun. I could never pack this back in the bag the way that they packed it. They really consolidated it. Here's a tan. Just a neutral. It's a Dan somebody. And it's really pretty. That'd be a good neutral to use somewhere. This is a fun stripe. It's teal and orange. And it is Lush and Lively. I don't know who makes Lush and Lively, but it's kind of fun. A little bit more to go. We got probably 2.5, 3 inches left. Let's see what the end brings. Ooh, this is a flower. And if it's wide enough, I can use this flower. Might be 5 inches. That's kind of pretty. I like that one. And it's the Spirit to Create Again. So I think that was Benarex maybe. But that is kind of cool. I think the print goes this way maybe because there's like a thing. Oh, no, look at. Oh, it's a little fairy on there. How cool. Like that one. And here is, I can't tell if it's navy or if it's blue. It's the Flower Show by somebody. I'm not quite sure. But there you go. That's it. I'll make a cute little something, a strip quilt or something. Maybe part of the block. More like I'll go to strip quilt. Oh, this one's fun. I like this one. It's my mind just went blank. But it's those little fish, aquatic life. And it's called Aquatic. And it's, looks like it can be Magic Country by Odile. Ooh. Oh, Bealou? Something French, probably. No idea. They're not sea nettles, but something like that. I can't think of the name, and I should be able to think of it. So having a purple hair moment. So we're on our last 1.5-inch stack. This one is Harry Potter. So I won't use this because I don't do Harry Potter, but a lot of people do. So this is a Harry Potter piece. Definitely novelty fabric. Ooh, is this Tilda? Maybe. Yep, it's Tilda's World. It's Cloud Pie Green, and it's between 1/3 and 1/2 yard. I think I have like 4 or 5 pieces of Tilda now. That's exciting. Go from none to several. Here we have just a piece of cream fabric. It's really soft. I think it's a sateen because it's got a nice shine to it too. Can you see the sheen? And it is super soft. So I think it might be sateen. It's very pretty. That is a very nice neutral color. Here's several purples. I think we're going to end with grunge. Start with grunge, end with grunge. That's kind of fun. So this is a purple flower. No idea who it's from, but that's kind of pretty. I used to be really traditional, and I have gone very modern. So I went into Quilt Shop the other day, and they just had, everything was traditional. They didn't have any Tula. They didn't have any K-Facet. Well, they sold the K-Facet machines. And they didn't have any, oh my goodness, Maria Horner. They didn't have anything modern like that. I was like, oh, nothing here that I'm going to be buying. And this could be Kimberbell Flower Show. Does she make fabric? I don't know. But it says Kimber something on it. It's a pretty little pink, purple flower. And we're ending with grunge. We're ending with a green grunge. I'll call it kind of like an army green. And it's a big piece. That's half a yard, folks. And it is, I can't read upside down. Oh, it's basic gray grunge for Moda. I wouldn't call that gray, I'd call it green. But maybe I don't know what gray is. You always think you know what gray is, but I don't consider that gray. So, I guess maybe I've been wrong my whole life. I don't know. But that's it. So here's the bag it came in. And all of this fabric came in this bag. All of this fabric. That is a lot of fabric, guys. That is a ton of fabric that came in there. I can't wait to measure it and add it up and, figure out how much yardage I got, because that is a lot of fun. Well, thanks for joining me for this live unbagging. It was a lot of fun being with you, and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.